Previous semester, me and my classmates went on a trip to an island. So when we arrived, we had to sleep in like some sort of hotel farm. The thing is though, this was during the time that I had contracted my 3rd pneumonia. So we got settled there and me and my friends got a room together. So that day we started doing presentations. Because that's actually why we went there. We had to do presentations. The thing is though, during the entire semester, one of my friends had been snapping pictures of me when I was doing a certain thing. For example, turning around or licking my lips. So there would be pictures like this. And he had gone around the class asking everybody to end their presentation with a slide with one of those pictures of me! Not everyone did it, but in the end there were like 4 actual presentations that ended with a gigantically derp picture of my face! And I loved it! But that evening when we were all sitting in the hotel, in the farm hotel, they said there's gonna be a buffet at the local restaurant and you need to go there, right there on your bicycle. Little fun fact about me. I hate riding bikes so much. So it started pouring, like the rain. There was so much rain, it was a gigantic storm. Super forceful wind, so much rain. So we were all like, can't we just skip and order something here? I mean, the teachers are not gonna mind. And I was like, there's a buffet. And they were like, you're right. For the buffet! So we got on our bikes and we rode there. And I had pneumonia and I pretty much fainted. But I kept going because we're like, there's a buffet. And one of my friends said, we deserve an extra steak for this. So we got there and we saw the buffet. Okay, so like I once mentioned, us Dutch, pretty much all of our dishes are vegetables mashed together with potatoes. So there was the traditional Dutch dish, boerenkool, which translates to farmer's cabbage. And that's it. There was only that. That was the buffet. One gigantic pot of boerenkool. And we were like, did we actually go through this storm for this? But yes, we did. And then they said, you guys, there's like not enough for everyone, so everyone has to cut down a little, like, don't take too much. The thing is, I didn't hear this, and I have quite an appetite. So I took quite more than the rest of the people. And everyone was like, Quinten, you have so much. They said you should cut back a little. I was like, oh? So 3 people didn't have food. And they were like, yeah, Quinten had it. And I was like, no! But in the end, they made more. So that was all good. But the next day was super interesting. They were like, we're going to give you an assignment, but you can't know until the very end. And then they said, the assignment is going to be a video contest. Make groups of a maximum of 6 to 8 people, so there were around 6 groups. We have like these pieces of paper, and on every paper there's a genre. Without looking, you get a genre, and your group has to make a trailer in that genre, and there will be a winner. So we got like horror, terror, thriller, which is such an easy genre. So we had horror, terror, and one of them said, Quinten always edits a lot with his YouTube videos, why don't we let him edit, because he probably is way faster than all of us. And I was like, I will do this. So we made this epic trailer about this guy getting called, and somehow the caller turned him into like this monster, and he went on a rampage and tried to get to the others. And that evening, we were all roaming free, and we were said that tonight we had to go back to the restaurant for another buffet. This time only macaroni. But we were like, you know what? No. So we went to the sea. We climbed onto the dunes, and the dunes were so cool. It was such a breathtaking view, and there were some awesome pictures taken there. So we were looking there, and we saw the view of the ocean, well, the sea, far away from us, and we were like, actually, it looks pretty close. I think when we walked down this dune, we're there. So we walked down, we weren't there. So we walked up another dune. Oh, it's behind this one. Walked down. Not there. So apparently it was like this optical illusion because the sea was super far away. It took us hours to walk there. So we skipped dinner to get something from a snack bar and just roam across the dunes and the sand and the beach and everything. But then at some point we were like, hey, the winner of the video contest was going to be announced during dinner. Oops. So we just sent a message to some people who actually were at the dinner, and guess who won? Our video had won. But then that night we also had to get back to our hotel farm. And the thing is, the beds there were so bad. So I slept super bad. Every morning I would wake up with like this strained neck. But the guy above me in the bunk bed would during the night often like look over the edge, look at me, and let's shine a flashlight in my face to see if I was already asleep. Because he was like, Quinten, you sleep so weird. And everyone was like, Quinten, is this your way of sleeping? That's so weird. Just because when I sleep, I lay in my bed, on my back, stretched out, and keep my eyes open while staring at the ceiling until I fall asleep. I mean, people do that, right? I do that. Whoa! Hey all, LightFeather here. Thank you so much for watching this new new Storytime video? Please let me know down below in the comments. Have you ever been so disappointed in a buffet? Please let me know because I would love to know. And if you are new here, I would love to have you subscribe to this channel. I post something to get to know each other a little bit better, like this, like a story on Saturday, and on Wednesday I post a comedy sketch or a cinematic or a combination between the two. All of that to let people know that it's awesome and okay to be yourself and to be unique, and you shouldn't let anyone change who you are because you are perfect the way you are. So if you agree, you can of course subscribe. But above all, I really hope you like this video, and like I always say, just be unique! You're awesome the way you are.